One. How are we all this morning? Oh, it's good to see you all. There's a few people here already. So I think I've text chatted hello to everybody, but I will just say hi to Winter. Hello, Winter. Sam. Hello, Sam. Lenka. Oh, that's Ohana. You're on your different account, are you today? Lenka. Would you rather me call you Lenka or Ohana? Which one would you like? Hi, Natalie. Hello, Julie. And Helen's here as well. Hi, Helen. Hi, Sarah. Clark's here. Hello, Clark. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Soul Empress. Thank you for joining, by the way. I saw that you joined. Thank you. Hope you enjoy the membership. Hello, Darlie. Sonia's here as well. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Vicky. Managed to catch you today. You certainly did. You certainly did. Hi, Jill. How are you? All right. Well, I'm back with a new puzzle. Here it is. Oh, and by the way, before anybody says anything, I'm aware I've been spelling it wrong. It's called Athenaeum. I think that's how it's pronounced. I knew there was like an AE combination in it, but I thought it was before the N. But it's not. It's after the N. So it looks like Athenaeum. I don't know, maybe that is how you pronounce it. I don't know. But, yeah, I'm aware I've spelt it wrong. So I will change that afterwards. But anyway, it's this. It's this puzzle here by Clementoni. A Colorboom collection puzzle, which is kind of obvious. It's very bright, like they all are. Very, very beautiful. And I can't wait. I can't wait to get started on it. Feel like the stairs puzzle from the Colorboom collection is in this building somewhere. Like it could even be that. Could even be that. That winds around. Although that's maybe not as spiral as the one in stairs. But I like to think that somewhere in this building the stairs puzzle staircase is in there. But it's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. The colours are absolutely amazing. And this came in cellophane. I've had cellophane, but I have taken that off before I started, but it's all still sealed and everything. I'll take the lid off in a minute. We've got more people joined, I think. Um, you can still call me Ahana. I thought since this one is for subscribers, I could use my new English account. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That's a good idea. Good idea. Alrighty. Angela's here. Hi, Angela. How are you? You're welcome. I thought I might. It's a wonderful community, and I get inspired by you and being on Discord with everyone. Oh, thank you. Good. I'm glad. That's nice to hear. That's nice to hear. It is inspiring. The Discord. It really is. It's a nice word for it. Good luck with your new channel. Looking forward to seeing more videos. Yes, yeah. Here. Good luck with it. I watched your video. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It was a lovely puzzle. Lovely puzzle. I agreed with what you said though about the pieces and things in Elena Essex. That she does do some lovely images, doesn't she? And speaking of gradients, here we have it. Right, so as I said, Athenaeum, 1,000 pieces, Clementoni Colorboom. It is actually a vertical puzzle. So I I'm probably going to have to at some point be building it horizontally, but to start with, I can build bits of it that way, vertically. I think I've never really thought of that because building vertical puzzles is just a tad more difficult on the live streams, but I'm not going to let that stop me. I just love it and I'm really looking forward to it. Another thing I like about this as well, actually, before I take the lid off, is that it's one of the newer Clementoni boxes, so it's smaller. Like this is smaller than a 500 piece Clementoni box in these dimensions. Like a 500 piece, and the older 500 piece Clementoni boxes are like this size. They're huge. And they're a bit flatter, but these ones are smaller and they're a bit more chunky, more a bit taller. So I like that. I like that they're just more compact. I think that's good. You can't really spread the pieces out as much, I guess. You can't rummage, which, might put some people off, but storage-wise, I think that's a really good thing. And if I'm correct, this should have a poster in it. It does say poster included, but we've had this discussion in a previous live stream, I think, that the newer Clementonis that are coming out they've started putting posters in. And that is a great thing, a great thing. Very excited about that. So I'm just going to lift this lid off and I'm going to put it on my trusty box lid holder. And there's the bag. And indeed, yes, there is a poster. It isn't the full size of the puzzle, but I think that's a good size. It's not too big, not too small. It's bigger than the box. So that's good. And some of the image on the box is slightly obscured. So it's great. I think it's great that they've started putting posters in. It makes me um it makes me happy for large piece counts. Especially 6,000 pieces, which previously haven't had posters, like Clementoni. Right, what's everybody saying? Thank you. I'm editing a video right now. We'll publish it on Saturday morning. That's good. Good. Looking forward to it. Nice word for emptying your wallet. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Inspiring. It's much more pleasant sounding, isn't it? Um, exciting, Lanka. Yeah, definitely. Vicky, thank you. Yes, I love her images. Unfortunately, she's not really available to me. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. I love Discord too. Good. Oh, I'm so glad. I love it too. I love it too. I've been doing a big catch up because I wasn't really caught up on it. I was too busy doing my wildlife puzzle, but now it's finished. I've been able to catch up a bit and answer some comments and things on YouTube. So that's been nice. I'm so happy. I'm so happy my wildlife section is done. I'm actually looking at it. It's still on the table. It's underneath my tripod. But oh, it makes me happy. It makes me smile when I look at it. It's so nice. Um, yeah, but I can see you all get what I mean because that was exactly what I thought. Yeah, I'm just glad you chose that word, inspiring. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. Hi Claire, how are you? Hello, Danish puzzlers here. How are you? But I also do get inspired to try bigger puzzles. My limit has been 2K because of the lack of space, etc. But I hope I can do the live 3K, even if it's in one bag. Yeah, I think you'll be fine with it. I'm gonna do it as a live stream, so I will be doing it in like sections. I'll need a few pieces of foam board for it, and it's going to be an interesting one because it's panorama, so it's quite wide. But I'm really looking forward to that one. Really looking forward to it. You can totally do it, just one piece at a time. Yep, agreed. Totally agree. Totally agree. Right, so this, why don't I put this here? And then we've got a visual, because I don't tend to put pieces there usually anyway. But if anybody wants to see the full image again, do let me know, and I will bring it out and show it off. So let's just have I've not done any pre-sorting, as you can tell. It was all sealed. I don't think I've got any more pieces in that bag. So oh dear, 4 together. If there's any company where I find pieces together, and it happens with every puzzle, but it tends to happen quite a lot with Clementoni, I've noticed. Um, but this one, yeah, that I don't think that's quite cut through properly, so I'm not going to try and tear those apart. But mostly we seem okay. Let's do together there. That's really my only bugbear, really, with Clementoni. I love Clementoni otherwise. Love Clementoni. Love the pieces, nice and thick. This one has a woven finish. A little bit of shine when you put it directly in the light, but it's not too bad at all. I love the woven texture on pieces. And yeah, I mean, gorgeous image quality. I knew that would be the case, though. I've never had a problem with the image quality with Clementonis at all, and especially not with the Colorbooms. They are just so vibrant and lovely. A little bit of dust, a little bit of dust. Not as bad as a Ravensburger, but there's probably going to be a fair bit once I'm done sorting these. I think I'm going to sort it. Um, with this one, we've not only got obvious colours. Um, but we've got quite a lot of different textures here as well. So, I mean, this is an image. This is a scene essentially, but it's overlaid with all this gorgeous colour. I think that the floor is going to stand out to me, and I remember that from the stairs puzzle actually. That for some reason the diamond floor stood out to me the most out of everything in that image. Um, so I think in terms of texture, they're going to stand out. These columns will probably be quite obvious because there's lines. Um, because the problem with sorting by color with this one is that there's like, so for example, green. There's green everywhere. There's green up here, down here, here. There's books. There's books in this puzzle. So I'm thinking I might, it will be sort of partially a color sort and partially a sort of feature sort, if that makes sense. But we'll see how it goes. Often I change my mind with these things. And I'll pull out edges as well, and we'll just see how it goes. We'll just see how it goes. I don't think this is going to be easy, but I think it's going to be a really enjoyable puzzle to do. So, without further ado, right, what I'm going to do, I've kind of pulled these all out. I'm going to put a few in here, and just take out batches and sort. I'll keep that separate because it's four together. Um, I don't. Usually, I would try to take them apart, but if they are stuck and they would get damaged if I did, then I'd just leave them. I'd rather not damage the puzzle. So we've got a bit of a pile here. Yeah, you can see the dust. Look, might even get a dust drawing out of this one. Right. Um, Since I started on Discord, I've done 1,500, 2,000, and 9,000 in 1,500 bags. I never thought I would get to anything bigger than 1,000. I was scared of them. I agree. It is inspiring. I think it is. I think it is. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy about that people are trying bigger puzzles. I actually enjoy them. I would hate for people to do them and be like, "Oh, I feel like I've got to do these, but I really don't like it." I think if you discover the joy in them, then that's a win, isn't it? It's just space though. It does fit on my dining table when I put extra boards in it, but I have a 3-year-old and he uses the table too, so yeah. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be doing a puzzle along. That's an edge. On the Clementoni downtown puzzle. Might as well talk Clementoni while we're doing one. And that one is 6,000 pieces. It's big. Clementoni 6Ks are big, like bigger than Educa 6Ks. Um, and I am going to build that on 4 pieces of foam board, even though it's going to be videos, it's not going to be lives. But even though, I'll have my board free, um, I will probably use my board a bit. Seems like a waste not to, but I'm going to build, because it's a puzzle along, I want to build that on foam boards, to show people that it's possible and you don't always have to, have this puzzle-sized space constantly available to you, if you see what I mean. There's a certain amount of moving things around and stuff that you have to do with that, but it can be done. And so that is what I'm going to do with that puzzle. That doesn't mean you have to puzzle that one along if you don't have it or if you aren't keen on the image or anything like that. But if you've got another big puzzle that you want to do, or a Clementoni or something, you can do that too. But yeah, if I'm hoping that helps, um, because a lot of people don't have that kind of space. Like it's a pretty normal thing. I don't have, apart from my board, which is here because I do the puzzle channel. If I didn't do the puzzle channel, I wouldn't have this. So, yeah. So I'm really looking forward to doing that actually. I've been looking forward to that puzzle for a long time. I've had it for quite a while. All right. So, Yeah, so what I'm doing is just sort of flipping. And I'm gonna pull out these blues. These look like these pillars, a lot of lines on them. These are the edges here. Um, and then now then, I'm just I said I think the floor's going to stand out, but I can't actually see many of them. There's one. That's one of the floor ones. And of course, because of perspective, the tiles on the floor are bigger at the front. So that's going to help as well, as the colour. There's diamonds. Diamonds. It doesn't always, sometimes I think something's going to stand out and then it doesn't. It'll end up being something else. But I definitely think separating the diamonds is a way to go. You can see those. Dark green jumping out at me a wee bit. Um, some dark greens here. I mean, I'm hopeful that the colour piles won't be too big. So even if I've got a little bit of a mixed up sort going on, I'll be able to recognise pretty quickly whether I've got something in the right place or not. Is that diamond? Oh, that's the edge of the floor. Right, I'm going to put that with that. They're yellows. It's kind of yellow going into green. There's actually quite a lot of yellow in this puzzle. Um, diamonds. 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 That's the stairs, so that might be a good thing to separate too. Oh, wrong one. Dark green. Does anybody else do that? I do that a lot. Like, I forget where I've put the piles and then I end up chucking stuff in the wrong pile. Thought that was the dark green, but it's not. Uh, right, dark green. There's only a tiny bit of blue in there, but I'm going to put it in that pile because it's got the lines. I think it's the pillars again. Um, so let's see. There's yellows. Mm. I may have to do some sub-sorting within the piles because at the minute it just feels easier to put colours together. Aside from the floor and the stairs, keep thinking that's the green pile for some reason. Don't ask me why. Wait a minute, that's the wrong one. Diamonds. Right, let's see. Oh, Jeanette's here. Hi, Jeanette. How are you? You're having trouble finding the boards. Oh no. Do you have boards for bigger puzzles? Um, can you get stuff from like German Amazon or any of the European Amazons? Do you have surely German Amazon would sell foam boards, would they? I don't know. How are you doing, Jeanette? Am I seeing this right? Is there a poster that comes with this puzzle? Yeah, yeah, I was talking about this earlier. It's exciting, isn't it? Clementoni, the newer puzzles, they've started putting posters in. I've got a 500-piece Clementoni as well with a poster in it. But it's only they've just started doing it, so it's like the newer puzzles that they're bringing out. So yes, indeed, there is a poster, which is great, isn't it? Very pleased about that. Um, I just have a table too and place to put boards which are the size of 1,000-piece puzzles, and a shelf I kept pieces, and a plastic box with the rest of the pieces. Yeah, lots of containers. I mean, even pieces of card. Like if you ever buy, any flat pack furniture or something, use the card. Cut it up into bits. I know that's a bit of a faff, but I quite recently got something from IKEA and I kept some of the card. It's just handy. I'm in Canada here. I can get specialized art supply stores. Yeah, yeah, we have like an art type craft shop thing that sells them as well. Two plastic boxes for 40k, to be able to look through them. Yeah, that's a good idea. Um, oh, it's a pretty far travel. What from where are you, Denmark? From Denmark to Canada. Hi Sybil, how you doing? Clark, I'm feeling better. Nice to see you in the chat. Have you not been well, Jeanette? Have you not been well? Tell me. I want to make sure you're okay. Hi Sandra, how are you? Oh Hannah, yeah, Clementoni now puts posters in all their puzzles with the new packaging, even 500. Yeah, yeah, me, yeah, I've got one 500 with a poster, and I was so happy to see it. Um, sorry, what have I not read? Mine are thin cardboard boards. Used not for puzzling, but art, I think. I ordered online. Okay, that's cool. I get my foam boards from the art supply shops in Slovenia. Maybe that helps. Yeah, there must be somewhere. There must be somewhere. We've just not found that place yet. Hello, Javi. How are you? Thanks for dropping in. That's a real shame. I get my poster boards from dollar stores. I got my pack of foam boards from German Amazon. Couldn't find them here in the wild. Yeah, I was thinking German Amazon might be good. I'll maybe do a bit of research and see what I can find, because it'd be useful to know when I do that puzzle along, so that that's not something, that holds people back. It doesn't always have to be foam board though. As I say, cardboard works. Haha, Vicky just posted that with cardboard from IKEA on the Discord earlier. Oh right. Oh, did you? I missed that. Yeah. Yeah, I got there was a piece inside the box of, the furniture that I'd got, and it was ready cut. It was just kind of filler. It was perfectly sized. I was like, I'm keeping that for my puzzles. Um, Not that many containers if you don't sort at all. With the 40k, I just pick some pieces before each session, but it's not tons of them. Yeah, I mean, I've always used box lids, but um, they're useful to have anyway, just in case, I guess. I'm good but cold. Winter has arrived down under. Oh, yeah. Do you know, that feels really funny to me because it's really warm here at the minute. It's really warm. Oh, I'm sorry you're cold. Wrap up warm. Wrap up warm. 5,000 Pokemon puzzle took everything out of me. So I got progressively more ill during the live streams. Oh, no. I dropped in a couple of times, but I don't think you were ill when I did drop in. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Did you enjoy it though, Jeanette? Did you enjoy the puzzle? You had such great fun with that puzzle. Denmark has such stores, I'm sure. If I can order in Norway, then 95% Denmark can too. I order both puzzles and games from Denmark. Yeah, yeah. I think together we can put our heads together and figure it out for you, Soul Empress. Maybe we'll consult the puzzle hive mind. That's what I like to call it. I'm glad you're feeling better, Jeanette. German Amazon has up to A2 size, I think. That's good. A2's good. Oh no, Jeanette, but you and Donna Louise did an awesome job with that. Hope you're feeling better soon. Hugs. Yeah, you definitely did. Donna Louise is back now, right? Gosh, that's a long haul, isn't it? New Zealand to Slovenia. I'm back. I don't know how she deals with that kind of jet lag. I've got to be honest with you. Oh, now these are stuck together, but they're the wrong pieces, so I kind of have to take those apart. There we go. Another. Oh, I keep putting the diamonds in the edges. Oh, my goodness. Right. Okay, that's floor as well. There's like lines on either side of the floor, so that's kind of obvious to me. So I'm just putting that with the diamonds. Um, so that's good. I'm not sure what I'm going to start with. Well, Apart from the edges, I'll do the edges. Right, okay, so they're all flipped, so let's get these sorted. Green, I'll go with like light green. It's kind of dark. I've got kind of yellow going into green here. They're quite yellow. And then we've got the pinks. Pinks and purples. That's a solid pink. Where's that? Oh, maybe it goes under here. The only piece I've seen so far without some kind of detail on it. Um, where was I? Where was I? Core flute is cheap and big pre-cut pieces. I have that from hardware store or foam boards from stationery shop. Core flute. Oh, I've never heard of that. Blanket and a couple of lap dogs helps. Yes, I can imagine. Are they big dogs? That'd be even better, wouldn't it? Right, I'm doing sort of light pink and darker pink. There's purple too, but a lot of these colours blend into each other. It's not like the pillars are one colour. It's like you might have a pillar that's part blue and part purple or something. So, that's going to be an interesting sort, this one. Mm, that's a bit more purple. This is light blue. It's quite a different shade of blue, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. That's the floor. Purple. We've got some red too. Red, red, red. Don't think that's the floor. Got some red as well. They're the stairs. I'll put the stairs down here near the floor. Put those there. How'd you do, Jeanette? How did you do in the with the lionfish puzzle and the succulent love? Which I predicted that the lionfish would be faster. Which one was faster? Just out of interest. Absolutely loved the Pokemon puzzle. I think everyone should at least do the 1K version. I split it into 4 sections and will definitely do it again, but I won't mix the bags. She's safely back now. Yeah, I'm glad she got back safely. Um, that's a great idea. Splitting it up so you can just enjoy it again without, the mammoth task of sorting all those pieces. But yeah, it's one of the funnest puzzles that I've done. I just loved it. Just loved it. You could also just try rambling around the hardware store and see what they have. You never know what they have or if they call it something different. Yeah, you might get little offcuts of like plywood or something. Like thin bits of wood that aren't too heavy, as long as it's not like splintery. You don't want to get splinters. That wouldn't be very good. Huh, it's quite a different colour. That's like a creamy colour. It's like a really bright yellow. I'm going to put that with the yellows. Um, let's put that in there. It's got a bit of everything on it. I'm just going to chuck that in there. Got some reds here. Oh, there's some floor. Blue. Yellow. Greens. I'm getting down to the pieces that are a little bit harder to sort because there's a bit of everything on them. Um, so I'm just going to kind of wait. What's that? Is that part of the stairs? Oh no, oh, that's the railing at the top. Okay, I'm gonna put that near the stairs. 5,000 Pokemon was awesome to watch. Not that I saw it all, of course, but there was a time slot for every time zone. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Everybody got a wee shot at it, didn't they? Maybe they don't put everything on their online shops. I've tried Googling and searching websites for art supply shops in the area, but couldn't really find what I was looking for. I have one MDF from a hardware store. They sadly don't make bigger than 120 by 80. Right. MDF's quite heavy. Could you maybe get ply? We did the succulent 1 minute faster than the fish one. Oh, right, which was very surprising for me. I think it was 44 and 45 minutes. Oh, that's really close though, isn't it? I think because I've done them both solo, I found the fish one easier. Although it was probably slower. I started to time myself with the fish one. Um, but then I kind of stopped because I was in a hotel because I was at UK Nationals. And it was evening and the light was terrible, and I just kind of gave up timing it. That's possibly why I found, but well, no, actually, but I still found it easier. Still found it easier. I think if the light was good, I would have been fine. But um, yeah, I found Succulent Love harder. That's why I thought it would take you longer. But I mean, it's different. It's kind of a different discipline when you are pairs puzzling versus solo puzzling. I think I've mixed up my purples and pinks here, so I'm just gonna amalgamate those. Um, which is fine. It'll be fine. Right. This is a bit of a mishmash of colours here. That's the stairs. Sandra, glad to hear you enjoyed it. I would expect you to watch all of it. It would, I wouldn't. I said would. You must watch all of it. It was a lot. Do you know, we love the live streams. It was nice to be able to drop in and out, just whenever I could. There was usually some point in the day when I could drop in. Now English and Czech videos are done, and I can go and pick out a puzzle for today. I want to do 1,000 piece, but since the nationals are next weekend, I should probably practice 500 Ravensburgers. Yeah, yeah. Are you looking forward to that, Hannah? That's so exciting. Wait, I think Victor's going to that one, isn't he? Is he going to the Dutch nationals? He's so fast. Right, they're a bit darker. Um, these are a bit miscellaneous, aren't they? Right, I'm gonna put pink that one in there. That's quite a lot of pink on that one. A bit more lighter pink. That's purple. Put that one in there. That's more of a purple. That's almost a brown colour. I don't know that I'm going to have many of those, but I'll create a separate pile for it anyway. That's more blue. Blue. Green. Green. Yellow. I'll put that in there. For some reason, pink, even when there's just a tiny bit in the piece, the pink's really vibrant, so tends to be the one I choose to sort into. That's a bit more. Wait, that's floor. That's floor. That's kind of orange. That's a bit more red. I don't know where to put that. I might put that with the dark blues. There's some dark blue in there, and that's that. So let's grab another pile. Look at all this dust. You can really see the dust against the the black boards. Um, Jeanette, we love the live stream. Now, oh no, I've read that. Find it so interesting that you're only using one hand for sorting, Vicky. Reminds me of Kristen at the Worlds. I know. Do you know what? It's a bad habit. It's a bad habit I've picked up. It's obviously not for Kristen. She's fast anyway, whether she uses one hand or not. Um, I'm so right hand reliant. I can use my left hand, obviously. I just get out of the habit of using it, and I keep meaning to get into the habit of using it, and then I just lean on it. I'm obviously getting too relaxed. But you're right. You're right. I should use it more. If only I was as fast as Kristen. I do use both hands when I'm speed puzzling. But yeah, it's would probably go a lot quicker, wouldn't it, if I use both hands. You're right-handed, Jeanette, is that right? I think that's that wee railing. Dark blue. Yellow, pink. I don't have to flip all of these because I've pretty much got all the piles I'm going to sort into. Um, so I'm not going to kind of do a big flip first. I'm just going to pick up a piece, pick a pile. Pick up a piece, pick a pile. Rinse and repeat. Put that in yellow. Oh, I'm thinking I'm going to do floor first, after the edge. I'm going to do the floor. Just something about it that jumps out. Can't wait. Yes, Victor is coming and he actually has a shorter drive than I do. Oh, right. Heavy coffee day today. Up 3 hours earlier than usual. Oh, because of your shower? You said they were coming early. Oh, plane crash in India. Sorry, or just starting first coffee. There's been a plane crash in India. Really? Oh, gosh. That must be so scary. I can only use both if I'm stood. Lean on my left if I'm sat down. Yeah, same, same. Well, I can use both if I'm sitting. But if I'm speed puzzling and flipping, I tend to be standing up anyway. Then I sit down. I mean, I'm still too reliant on my right hand. I need to get my left hand involved a bit more. Definitely. That's light blue. A lot of blues. I don't think any one colour massively dominates this puzzle though, so that's good. Right. That one, that one, that one, that one. I don't mind just holding that in my hand. Um, this is really dusty, this puzzle. My fingers are going dark blue. It's just, well, not dark blue. It's kind of it's a less vibrant blue than a Ravensburger. Two together there. Another two together. Ooh, oh, that one's hanging by a thread. Mm. Right-handed, yes. But I have a bad habit of using one as well. The other one usually replaces a board and I just have pieces displayed on it. Yeah. I still don't know if they will stream the Nationals, but I will for sure do a vlog from the day. Yeah, that'd be brill. That'd be brill, Ohana. I hope they do stream it, but it's not always easy to manage, is it? I thought the stream at the Slovenian Nationals was great, Jeanette. That just the amount of ground that was being covered and everything. You got a really good overview. Shower, yeah. Well, once it's done, you'll be glad, right? I mean, I take it because you said it was the wrong size. Is it still going to be done today, or is the whole thing got to be rearranged now, Winter? I mostly use right hand. I sadly find that I get a sore back if I try to move too quickly with both hands. Also, why I haven't speed puzzled that much, I'm kind of afraid to. Well, yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I get just because I ache in terms of like because I'm using a muscle that I don't use as often. So if I am using my left hand a lot, like I can feel it. I can feel it, and it is just purely because it just doesn't get quite the same exercise that my right hand does. But it does affect your back. You have to sit straight, don't you? Um, and I do try to sit straight as much as I can, unless I'm leaning, of course. Leaning on my arm. Of course, having good light helps. You don't have to lean as much when you don't have to get too up close to the puzzle. That's a really light. Put that with the red. I don't want to create a new pile for a colour that's not very. There's not a lot of them. Um, are you still doing your 6,000 piece Schmidt, Jeanette? Are you still working on that, or is that finished? If it's finished, I need to go and check it out. Oh, need to go. Bye all. Oh, bye, Sam. We'll miss you. Um, shall we? I'm 242 dead. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's horrendous. Flight headed to the UK. Oof. Gosh. There's definitely one colour dominating this puzzle right now. Is it what, yours or mine? Oh, no, I think they're fairly. I mean, that one's fairly big, but that's kind of purple and dark pink. Blue's fairly big. It's relatively equal though at the minute. It's got that weird nondescript colour in it. Um, it's got a bit of everything. I think that's the railing, so I'll put that in there. Dark orange, green. I'll probably find myself working on more than one pile at once with this. Um, throughout quite a lot of it. That's part of the staircase. Right. Getting there. Hopefully, I'll get the edge at least built today. Because I sorted the flying home puzzle on the live, and I managed to get the edge built and some of the balloons as well. So hopefully, some building will get done. Picking out edges here, just jumping out at me. Um, we'll definitely be glad when we have a shower again. Well, probably not today. We have to change it into a smaller size. Neighbour is helping us now, and hopefully a plumber assistant can do it tomorrow. Oh, that'd be good if you can get it done tomorrow. I feel like puzzling is a workout for certain muscles that have definitely gotten stronger over time. Yeah, I reckon we can name a like you know how you have tennis elbow. I reckon we can call something puzzler's shoulder. I get that. I've had achy shoulders before. But you know what? If you are, do you know, when I'm building a big puzzle on my board, that's actually more physical than you would expect. 'Cause there's a lot of standing up, walking around, and leaning over, or reaching, or something. I remember doing I forget what puzzle it was I was doing, but there was one in particular where I was moving around loads, and I was like, "Gosh, actually feel quite knackered after all of this." So yeah, and if you're standing up doing your flipping on the speed runs and stuff, yeah, I agree, Clark. I think it is a bit of a workout for certain muscles, for definite. Um, Hi Thomas, how you doing? Gosh, yeah, the light has been a lifesaver, Vicky. I don't get strained eyes anymore, even though the night stream. Oh, good. That's so good to hear. I'm really glad about that, Winter. It's brilliant. I mean, I love mine, like genuinely love mine. That is not false in all of the wee segments that I do. I don't honestly know what I'd do without it now. I count myself very fortunate that they like working with me because it's such a great light. Looks like it hit a building. Oh gosh, so then people in the building would have died too then, not just on the plane. Not even close to finishing. Too much going on in life with nationals and all. I'm hoping to get back to it next week. Oh yeah, I know. It's hard, isn't it, I mean, especially with big puzzles, it's hard to get it done in a wanna. You like there is so much to do, isn't there? Um, I was pleased with how quickly I managed to do my latest section of wildlife because I mean, not only did I think it was going to take longer because I thought it was going to be a wee bit more difficult, but I just kind of assumed that I'd be doing other things in between and it would take longer. But actually, that came together quite nicely. That one, that section. So I was really pleased about that. But yeah, I totally know where you're coming from there, Jeanette. And September will be a busy month as well. It's a lovely puzzle though. That Schmidt puzzle you're doing. I think that might be the floor. Eh. There. Right. Oh, I'm hoping this isn't going to take much longer. Oh, I'm really feeling the dust on my hands. Maybe it is as dusty as a Ravensburger. Didn't think it would be, but maybe it is. Right, there's kind of turquoise pieces ending up in there with the dark greens. So this is definitely it's becoming a bit of a vague sort. Vague-ish, let's say. Eh, I'm excited. I'm getting close to finishing my Disney Museum too. The one I'm live streaming on a Saturday. Um, and that I'm getting excited about that because it's every with every frame I do or frames, I managed to do three last week. Um, I put it all together and I'm like, oh, it's almost there. I predict three live streams left on that one. Predict three, which would be good. And then I can get started on the Life 3K, which I'm doing in between sections on that one. But it's funny when you live stream large piece counts. It's funny that these giant puzzles are coming together, and because you're doing it sort of episodically, if you like, you're doing it in wee bits. It's it's like all of a sudden you've built a 9,000 piece puzzle, or you built a 5,000 piece puzzle, and it's like, oh, I've just that. Like I don't know. There's kind of a weird thing about doing them on live streams that just makes you kind of forget that you're a good way along to building a giant puzzle, and it's like, so yeah, I'm excited about that one, even though I've done it before. That's the floor. Yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards four with Edge. Right. Okay. I think what I've got to tell you. I think you pretty much know everything. Um, I've got merch now. Did you know I'd got merch now, Jeanette? Quite happy. I'm really pleased actually with the designs on that. This is good that you're here, Jeanette. I feel like I'm catching up with you. I think that's the four. Okay, these are starting to get bigger now. They're starting to avalanche into each other. Right, we've got a few yellows and then blues, darker ones. Yeah, that one's, yeah, that really could have done with being two separate piles, but never mind. Not a problem. Put them in the dark blues. Yellow and green, orange. Excuse me. Um, don't forget to hit. It's very pink. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's a lot of pink. That's true. These piles. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you. You know, it's always good when people remind me of that because I always forget to ask people to like. I go to a physio regularly, and after doing two speed puzzles in one day, I got really sore. So I told him my back was sore to do speed puzzling. Him, that's the first time I write that in my notes. Well, there's a first time for everything, isn't there? My cat has become very interested in all these small pieces I'm chucking into trays. I foresee disaster. Yeah, yeah, that does sound like a disaster waiting to happen, doesn't it? Is it like you're chucking them and the cat's going, is it like that? Puzzler's hump, puzzling hunchback. Yeah, yeah. Oh dear. Quasimodo syndrome. Puzzling a large one on the floor is the true puzzle fitness workout. Which, yeah. I still don't know how you do that, Thomas. I've done that once and oh no, no, I'm not going to do it again. Yes, definitely. One was like, couldn't you have gotten a cheaper one? And now I'm just, nope, it was worth it. Yeah, well, I mean, the discount helps, I guess. They are a lot, but I think it's quite a lot of tech that goes into them. Um, but yeah, I'm so happy that it's been worth it for you. I'm really glad it's helping. I just bought a sit stand desk today so I can stand while puzzling. Oh, right. Is that one that raises up and down? Like it will raise up and lower down? They're really handy, those. We used to have one like in the place where I used to work ages ago. I had a colleague that had one of those because she had back problems and she was mostly stood at her desk. It was like this height and she just it was really handy. That is the dream, Claire. Just so expensive for me. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'd imagine they cost a bit. Hello, SS. Lurking from work again. I like it. Happy puzzling to you too. How are you feeling, SS? You doing good? I was thinking of you the other day, SS, because I went into the library and I was asking them if they take puzzle donations and if they lend them and things. I had to go into the library anyway for something else, but I thought to myself, right, I'm going to ask them because the last time I don't go in very often, but the last time I did, I don't recall them doing that. But when I went in, there was a puzzle out. There was a Gallison out and almost finished on the table, and I thought, well, that is a good sign. So yeah, I was thinking of you. Morning, Karen. How are you? I did see that. Yes, love the ace design. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I actually made that one. I sort of fumbled my way through it on Canva, but the other ones they were my ideas, but I had them done on Fiverr. But the ace one is mine, all mine. So yeah, I like that one as well. I'm gonna have lots of t-shirt options for Worlds now anyway, which is good. Um, I love the designs with Grace. Yeah, I had to have a Grace design, although I haven't actually got one myself yet. I've got them all except Grace, but I'm thinking I might get Grace on a accessory rather than a t-shirt. And if I come up with any other fun ones, I'll get them uploaded. No, I lean on my. Oh, you mean on your water lilies? There's a lot of pink. Oh, okay. Sorry. Right. We got there in the end. Yes, there really is a lot of pink in that puzzle. You're doing so well on it too. It's an investment for my eyes, really, and since it's winter half the year, well, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, I use it like it. I find it handy. You know, since I've had to start wearing glasses, my eyesight's deteriorated quite a lot in the last year. I don't know if it's just over usage of screens because I do a lot of editing or what it is. But like I'll be in the kitchen or something, I won't have my glasses on because I generally have them on for reading. Um, I'll be in the kitchen or something, and I'll have like a packet instructions for cooking something, and I can't see them. There's a tiny window in my kitchen, so I just go over to the light and switch it on and use it quickly for reading. Like like because I mean it was I think initially they were made for readers. It's called Serious Readers, the company, but you know the tech is good for hobbies and things as well, detailed hobbies. So it's handy for so much. Had them on special this week, otherwise, yes, expensive. Yeah. Nice catching up, Vicky, and others in the chat. Have to go now. Been procrastinating from editing. Oh, yeah, I've been there. Totally get where you're coming from on that one. Um, all right, Jeanette. Well, happy editing. Hope it goes well. Thank you so much for dropping in. It was great. It was great to chat. I will see you soon. Tatty bye. Um, feeling marvelous. Oh, so happy your library does puzzles. Yeah, well, so I'll explain in a wee bit. I'm just gonna read the rest. Um, are we going to do the 42,000 puzzle at your local library? Oh, I don't think so. I don't even think they'd have the space. They'd have to move all the bookshelves. I've not even thought of asking them. We don't have Aldi here anymore. I think they all closed a couple of years ago. Oh, right, don't you? We've got Aldi, I think. Glad you found it at a great price. My library loves donations and community centres too. Cooking instructions are ridiculously small though. Well, yeah, exactly. And my site's always been good. My long vision's still good. Um, but you know, I because it's so tiny, I can't hold it here and see it. It's just, you know, might as well be dots. So yeah, no, you're right. They are small, but it's so much easier when it's under either near a wind when I'm either near a window or when, you know, if my light's nearby, I'll just go and have a look under that. Um, shame it's closed. Yeah, pretty good price, and we'll save the back, I hope. Oh, I see. So your desk came from Aldi. Well, that's good. They do all sorts in Aldi, don't they? Thank you. I'm getting there. I have good eyesight, but I felt the strain when puzzling and reading the last couple of years. I use it for reading too. Yeah, yeah, they're great for reading as well. Um, just learned there is a puzzle swap at our local library every other month. Planning to check that out next month. Well, I feel like this might be something that sort of grows at our library, from what I was saying. So they've not catalogued them, so they don't kind of officially lend them out. Apparently, they did it with games a while ago, and it was a bit problematic because, you know, they would come back with bits missing and stuff, which you can understand. So I think that's maybe putting them off a little bit with puzzles, but they have one out, and that's proven popular. They have one for kids out and one for I'll just put edges in there and one for adults. And I saw the adult one. Um, so yeah, like, and I said, do you take donations? And they said, well, we can, but they're not out looking for them, but they can. And I said, well, and I was explaining that I have a YouTube channel and that I have a lot of nice puzzles, and I tend to do them once, and then I'm happy to move them on and stuff. And so they're nice puzzles in good condition, kind of thing. And they said, yeah, well, we'll take a few if they're complete and everything. And I was like, yeah. So it was kind of promising. It was kind of promising. I felt like they were open to doing more with it, but I'm just not sure if they will or which way they'll go. But yeah, no, it's a great thing. I think it's a great thing. It is just a shame that like people don't look after things sometimes. A lot of people do, obviously, but it is a shame that you might get them back with missing bits and things, and it just kind of spoils it for everybody else, really. I don't think they have the staff for people to check them either, which I guess makes a difference. For people to check that they're complete when they come back in. I suppose on that they could do smaller piece counts, I guess, with that, because they wouldn't be as difficult to check, would they? I'm doing it again. Just using my right hand. Jeanette was right. She was right to pick me up on that. Oh dear. Oh, hello, Kathleen. What's that? Sorry. How are you? That's why I have progressive lens glasses. Alternative to bifocals or trifocals, you can just keep your glasses on all the time. Don't need to take them on and off. Is that what we would call varifocals? That sounds similar. Superman glasses. Yeah. My local library just asked if there is a piece missing, and they just put a note on the box that a piece is missing and mark it where on the picture. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Board games I understand because if pieces are missing, you may not be able to play the game, unfortunately. Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. I'm good. Hope you are too. Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, thank you. I'm just sorting this puzzle. Oh gosh, sorting. It's such a chore, isn't it? Time are we on? 12:30. So we're going an hour. We're going an hour. We've got some time. Some time. As I say, I'm hoping to get a little bit built. I do think though, when you sort a gradient, they always look so nice, don't they? The piles, because they're so colourful. So there's that. It's visually quite satisfying. Oh, edge. Mm, yeah, I can see the bottom of the box. So maybe my next pile will be the last one. I hope I can fit them in because I'm getting less space now that there's piles and piles of pieces around me. It's so yeah. So in answer to your question, Clark, sorry, I forgot you'd mentioned that. I haven't. I'm starting to make tentative inquiries about a location to do this 42,000 piece puzzle. But first of all, it's finding somewhere big enough, and second of all, it's potential cost. So there is a place that would be good, but I need to talk to them because all I've done is just punted a price list over to me, which is a bit unhelpful because I feel like it's quite a unique situation. It's not just like I needed the hall for 10 hours, and then because it's an hourly rate. But we're talking about 2 weeks worth of puzzling where, the puzzle has to stay assembled. And I don't think the place is open all night long, so I don't think we'd be able to access it in the evening. I'm not sure how long it's open till. That would be something else I'd have to ask, but I kind of feel like they've not really quite understood the scope of what we're doing. Um, so yeah, it's yeah, that particular. I think that's probably the biggest obstacle to overcome to this, finding a suitable place. Um, and sorry, I'm just concentrating on these pieces for a second. Finding a suitable place for a fairly reasonable price. So yeah, it's a tough one. I've got a friend as well that might be able to give me a bit of advice, but for some reason I can't get through to her for love nor money. So I think I'm going to have to call upon another person I know to maybe tell me how I get in touch with her. She's one of these people that I know I've known for a few years, and but like I see her in passing a lot, and so I've never really needed to contact her, off the cuff. So now I need to contact her. I'm like, how on earth do I get in touch with this person without just happening across her in the street? So yeah, I'm kind of working on that as well. But we'll see, we'll see. I've got a few resourceful pals that might give me some ideas. Library I hadn't thought of, but I don't know if they would. I don't know if they would let me do it. It because it's council run, and the council can be a bit funny with all the rules and everything. I mean, I thought a school hall would be brilliant, but the problem with schools is everybody that goes into them would have to be like risk assessed and all this stuff because of obviously the link with the kids, which I can understand, but it's like, yeah, no, it's not really worth all the hassle. So that's out. Um, the problem with the community center would probably be quite good, but the problem is I'm unlikely to be able to just take over a community center for a fortnight, for 2 weeks. So I'm just kind of doing this out of the box now. Um, so yeah, so that is I think once I've found a location, the planning can really go ahead. But at the moment, the location is what's making me not talk about it quite as much because if we don't have somewhere to do it, then it can't happen. So it's an interesting one. But I really hope that I can get something sorted out. Sorting is great when it's done. Yeah, once it's finished, it's fine. Imagine having to clear up the puzzle for a nightly yoga class. Yeah, exactly, exactly. This is the thing. Um, the wee hall I use for dancing would be ideal, but I mean, it's not particularly busy, but people do use it. So yeah, it's a tough one. I wonder, there's actually a place I use in it's a small village called Dunblane in Stirling, and I use it for line dancing, and they close for 2 weeks at the beginning of July. I think they do that every year. I wonder if like catching somebody who does have those like closures for a bit and asking if we could use it during that time. I know. I mean, they might just say no. If it's closed, it's closed. But if we can use it while it's shut, and just there's just one part of it that we can access, kind of thing. So I feel like if we did it for charity or something, I feel like people might be more open to helping out, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I've had all these ideas kind of wend their way through my mind, but I haven't acted on all of them yet. Do your local school let you use the gym? No school in summer. Well, yeah, see, this is the thing. Because I do the lollipop lady job, the crossing patroller outside the school that my kids went to, that they used to go to. So I know some of the staff there, and I caught one of them and was chatting to her about the possibility. So they've got a hall. And she said, yeah, but even in summer, the staff are in there, and sometimes they'll have clubs and stuff like that. And whether there's kids there or not, like there's just this rule. It's a school environment, so everybody'd have to get these checks done and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, I can't be doing that. So it's kind of the red tape, I guess. Um, but yeah, no, that would have been a great thing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I could speak to the high school that my kids go to now. It might be that they have a separate area that we could use. 'Cause, like so, the UK Nationals took place in a gym hall. That was a private school. I don't know if that makes a difference. But there was a whole bit that was set aside for us. We had an upstairs bit and we had a downstairs bit. There was a little cafe and it was fine. I mean, I could talk to Annika actually. I mean, that's somebody I haven't spoken to about it yet. Because I'm willing to bet that the UK Jigsaw Puzzle Association would probably want to have some involvement in it too. Um, so I could talk to her, but it might be that there's different rules with a high school. The one I'm talking about is primary school, so it's younger kids. Um, oh, I'm so excited for everyone who plans to attend this 42K event. It sounds like it will be so much fun. Oh, I think it will be great. Like, I think it would be amazing. I just hope we can get it. We can make it happen. Ooh, ask the library. Yeah, I could ask. I mean, these are all great ideas. So throw your ideas at me, and eventually I'll act on them. Seem to remember that Vicky assembled her puzzle at a gym. No, that was a community center. Um, so it was like it's where I teach dancing. One of the places I teach dancing. So it's just like a hall, and you can hire it out. You can rent it for classes and stuff like that. They do a yoga class there as well. And they do, like, I think there's a Pilates class and various other things. Um, but yeah, that's not a gym. It's a community hall, and that's where I take them. So like if I go and do a dance lesson, I'll take my puzzles along with me, and I'll lay them out afterwards, and then the people I teach they to help me put them together and stuff. Um, but yeah, somewhere like that is ideal. Put together all the sections of wildlife. Yes, yeah, that's where I'm planning on doing that. You have risk assessment in schools. Yeah, I don't know if that's quite the right word. It but some people have to be risk assessed in terms of like I don't know if they've got conditions that might pose a danger or something like that to themselves. I guess I don't know. I don't know if I'm not explaining this very well. I think risk assessment was the wrong word. I think it's more a case of it's like classed as a vulnerable group, so you'd have to be like checked. Does that make sense? You're going to start sorting your next puzzle now. Good, good. So what puzzle is it? Sorry, Soul Empress. What puzzle are you doing? Maybe a local church. Yeah, well, churches do have halls. In fact, there's a church hall near me, um, really close to where I live, and that's a decent size. But again, it's how many other people are using it, and would I be able to book it out solidly for 2 weeks? But actually, that one would be ideal. Um, but I've got a little bit of a bugbear against the bookings lady because I tried to book it for dance classes. She just never got back to me ever. Like I would leave messages, she never answered. I would leave messages and I would never hear anything. And it really used to do my head in because I kind of thought it was a bit rude, if I'm honest. And I couldn't understand why. Couldn't, this was I was willing to pay to hire the hall and everything, but I couldn't. I don't know. There was just something. I don't know if it was something about me or something about the bookings lady, but I could just never seem to get through to her. But it's not. I don't think it's as busy a hall, but I know they have like a scout group there, like a Boy Scout group. So there are other things going on, but I would just need to find out, I guess, see if I could block book it um a year ahead of time, maybe. As I say, if it's something that we do maybe to raise money, that might not only would that be good fundraising, but it might be something that encourages people to kind of help out, meet us halfway a bit, because it's for a good cause. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, these are all viable options. It's I think it's just the length of time we're talking about, the fact that the puzzle has to stay out until it's finished. It's not like we can put it away and then come back or skip days, that's just going to be impossible to do. So, yeah, it's certainly a conundrum, isn't it? If they don't close it for cleaning, they might allow that. Yeah, maybe they might um can't let any potential weirdo have access to a school. Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly. They do have to be really careful now. How about a local church? I'm in the US. Oh, hello, Kristen. How are you? I'm in the US, but my church has a social hall and some classrooms in the basement. Yeah, we do have church halls, as I say. I've got one right nearby. I might look into that actually, get in touch with her again and talk about that. See if that's something I could maybe do. But it is a good idea. A lot of churches in the US have rooms for social events. Don't know in Scotland though. Yeah, no, we definitely do. It's just that they tend to be busy and booked up. People do classes and things in them. Schools will have events in them. Managed to rip myself from GTT to check in on how this is going. What's GTT? Sorry if I'm not getting it. If it's obvious, it's probably obvious, but I'm not sure what you mean. Yes, well, it's still being sorted, Guston, so it's kind of at the boring stage, I'm afraid. But I'm almost there. Look, these are all the pieces I've got left to sort. So, yes, makes sense. That's good, actually. I don't think we have anything like that, but it's good in the times we live in. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So when I first went for my crossing patroller job, I had to be they call it PVG, protection of vulnerable groups, and I had to be checked and go through all that, and then once it was all fine, um, I was able to start the job because essentially I'm working with kids. I'm sort of in charge of the safety, and yeah, they've got to make sure they don't hire dodgy people. So yeah, no, it does make sense. It does make sense, and that's what they even in the holidays, that's probably what they'd have to do as well. If there were a bunch of unknowns going in to do this giant puzzle. So yeah, do you have any senior centres? They may have space and would like having something like this. We do have old people's homes. Don't know that they're that big though. I mean, the thing with Stirling is it's quite a small place, quite a small town. So I'm not sure that any of ours would really be suitable. Well, that's another idea. I mean, I've actually got some friends. I teach them dancing, and they've got a big barn. Um, but it's a barn, so it's not like converted or anything like that. So I don't know. I mean, I haven't even asked them. I've not even told them about this idea yet. But be great if I had a friend with a big space and I could use that. But I don't think that. I'm not even certain that's watertight. I don't know. I mean, it might be. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I don't know if it'd be suitable for doing that puzzle. But it'd be great. Somebody said, "Oh, you can use my converted barn or my giant attic or something." Mm, they've also got a cat that likes to go in the barn, so can't promise the puzzle wouldn't get destroyed by the cat. Here we call it a police check. Yeah, yeah. In England, they call it a criminal records check. Um, but that is what they do essentially. They just call it PVG here, but it's like it's to do with vulnerable groups. It's not just kids. It will be like if you have to work with older people or any kind of vulnerable group. Hopefully, the church can work out as long as it's not wedding season. Yeah, yeah, and it potentially could be because we're talking about maybe July. Yeah, don't know, don't know. It's a Schmidt 1.5K puzzle called a wildlife panorama. Oh, nice. That's good. For working with vulnerable people check, we get a card. Yes, yeah, yeah, that's exactly it. Ghosting is just too rude. I know. I just didn't understand it. And I went, she's just a funny woman. Like I actually went in because I live it's literally I can see the church from my lounge window. Pointing that way, it's not that way, it's that way. I can see the church from my lounge window. And so I went in. I just decided to go in because I wanted to see what the hall looked like because it had actually been recommended to me by the school that I do the crossing at. And because they take the kids there sometimes. And I thought, oh, it would be interesting to see what it looks like. So I just went in and there was this person and I was like, oh, come to look at the hall and da da da. And I was explaining and she said, oh, that's me. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, and she was a bit, I don't know. I found her a bit standoffish. Um, just not, there was no real interest. Like it was like when I said who I was, it wasn't like, oh, great, or yeah, we can sort that out, or it was just like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, well, how did you get this job? Which is essentially to book out a hall space. But there's just no interest in the people that want to actually book the hall. I just found that really weird. And I just was like, yeah, I can't work with a person like that. I can't, especially not if you're running a business. I mean, in this case, it wouldn't be a business, but at the time, I was looking for somewhere to teach my dance classes. And I was like, no, I can't. I can't. Like, if I need to make changes or if I need to contact her for anything, she's just impossible to get through to. Maybe she's retired and there's a new person doing it. Maybe I could try again and get better results. Um, but yeah, I don't know. She was a wee bit useless, I have to say. Do any of your Hotels have meeting rooms. Yes. Yeah, they probably would. Um, only thing with hotels is I think they would be expensive. I think they would be expensive. Or lobbies. Oh, galactic time travel. Of course, galactic time travel. I knew it'd be obvious once you told me. I tend to shorten puzzle names when they get long. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's a pain to keep writing out, isn't it? Um, yeah, totally get you. I thought it was a abbreviation for a computer game. We don't have the job you do either. They just walk alone. It's a bit terrifying, honestly, and you can walk right into schools. Really? Well, that seems quite surprising. Unless it's Nova Totius Terrarum. Yeah, that one by Clementoni. Then you'll write it out. That's the big. Is that the map one? The 13K. All right, we're getting close to the end of this here, so let's get this finished. Let's get this sorting done, and then I will clear the decks. I'm getting to that point now where I'm just getting impatient with the sorting and just want to get on with it. So it may well get a little bit haphazard at this point. I'm doing it again. Just the one hand. Come on, Vic. Use them both. Use them both. It'll go a lot quicker. I actually have a big box lid down there that is now empty because I was using it for wildlife pieces. So I may just bring that up here and put these pieces in. Yeah. Hmm. For pink, for red, blue, yellow, light blue, edge. That's a bit light. For that. Right, I'll put that down there. So now I need to basically clear all this up and give myself some space for puzzling. Look at all this dust. Dear oh dear. What can I draw in the dust? Maybe a spiral staircase. This is going to look nothing like a spiral staircase. That's just a lot of lines, isn't it? Oh well. Anyway, a dud dust drawing, I'm afraid. Um, wait, is that new system? I used to get CRB checked for my jobs. Yeah, no, CRB is what they use in England. It's they don't use the term CRB up here, but it's basically the same thing. I'm missing some of this. Hang on. Um, oh wait, okay. Unless it's yeah, no, I've read that. Okay, so sorry, I'm just going back a bit just so I can catch up. Yeah, we used to have CRB in England. I assume they still do, but it's slightly different in Scotland. If you use the school when students are on break and not present, they may not require the screening. Well, that's what I thought too, but the lady I spoke to about it seemed to think it didn't matter. But I mean, that might just be primary schools. I haven't actually asked anybody at the high school, and I mean, the high school's bigger. If you use the, sorry, I've just read that. I had to join a meeting for a few. minutes, and I guess I missed something. I have no idea what you're all talking about, but I will catch up, don't worry. Oh, we're talking about where we could do this mixed 42K around the world puzzle, Ohana. We had one of those when we planned wedding, Vicky, two actually. One took us on a tour and then said it was absolutely impossible we could get a place there that year. What? What's the point in touring then? Gosh. I don't get it. It's like the whole point is to book the place out. Like, why? Oh, that's annoying. Sorry, I just got an ad come up. Okay, so now my laptop has decided to glitch, so I can't read. Okay, oh, I've got it back again. Um, we would all need to be booking rooms to stay. I bet a hotel would love all those bookings. Well, that's true. Depends how much you want to spend, though, because I mean, some hotels are cheaper than others. I don't know. But yeah, no, I agree. It would be great if everybody was just kind of in the same place. Afternoon all. Hi Philip, how are you? We used to have so you could just walk into schools here, but now we have a key card system, which relies on the students bringing their card. Oh right, and the students need to bring their card too. Yeah, all the doors are locked on the primary school. Like so you can't get in unless somebody lets you in, kind of thing. Doesn't work super well. Oh dear. I wanted to join that so much, but then looked up the prices for staying in Scotland for 2 weeks, and I don't think I'll be able to do it after all. Yeah, it wouldn't be a cheap trip for some, definitely. Clark has a good point. If you could get a hotel, we could all come and stay. It could turn into a puzzle camp. Sounds like so much fun. Yeah, that makes sense. Bad dust looks as bad as Ravensburger. Yeah, I think it is, Philip. I think it is. Looks like a decorative plant. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. There's no plants in the puzzle, but that's what we'll call it. Um, yeah, actually, the hotel could give you a discount depending on the party size. Yeah, because yeah, actually, you might be onto something here. Because I used to do dance holidays years ago. So and they would be at hotels. So everybody would stay in the same hotel, and then you would use the hall, and it would be booked out for the use of the dance people for the duration. I mean, normally they were like long weekends, but that could work. That could. I maybe need to go and speak to an events person. There is a hotel that I've got in mind, and I might go and speak to them. So these are great ideas. Thank you, everybody. Um, Alan DNA. Oh, alien DNA. Oh gosh, honestly, talking about my eyesight. I reckon it's still getting worse. Alien DNA. Brick wall. Yes. Are you mocking my lovely dust drawing? Spiral staircase. I would dust off my passport for that. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. Oh, better not sing that. Not on YouTube anyway. No idea. Wasted his time and hours. Oh, yeah, that just seems so daft. I reckon they had the wrong person in that job. Here, hotels give you a few meeting rooms if they have a large number of bookings. Yeah. No, I reckon they would probably do the same. It's actually not, I never really thought of doing it as a whole camp type idea. So that could be something. Yeah, I went to Scotland with my parents and an aunt in 2019. It was amazing. I would love to go again, but I would have to take my son with me and it's pricey. Yeah. Universities often have events during the holidays. I remember having to clear out my room at the end of term so it could be used by an organisation. Yes, you're right. And Stirling does have a university. And I had actually thought about that, but it's a little bit out. It's not in the centre of the town. So my worry with that was potential problems getting there. But there is accommodation there, actually. Because you get groups from other countries coming to stay in the holidays and stuff. That, yeah. So there. Oh, this is getting my brain cells ticking. This is. Um. Right. Sorry, I'm just grabbing my Clementoni box. To put all these pieces away. Starting a Wentworth puzzle. Thinking of you, Sam. Oh, Sam's away. Sam's had to go. But yes, Wentworths make me think of Sam as well. Jeanette, Donna Louise, Stein, and Victor were discussing puzzle camps last week. Oh, were they? Yeah, yeah. Well, Donna Louise has heard about this. Well, and Jeanette as well, actually. We were talking about it a bit. I'm gonna keep those out. I'm gonna put these in. We were talking about it. So she I don't know if that's in reference to this or if it was a separate idea they'd had, but yeah, I think that would be brilliant, like a puzzle holiday. Do you know that there are puzzle cruises now? Or there's at least one in existence. People go on puzzle cruises. Like, I reckon that could become a thing. Definitely. I mean, like I say, they do dance holidays. I used to do them myself. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could do anything like that, really, as long as you have a group of like-minded people. Go and stay somewhere and just spend time doing it, doing what you love. Kind of like what the World Championships is, too. Except, obviously, that's speed puzzling. So I'm gonna go through these in just a second. I just want to clear the decks a wee bit so I can start to build. I love these giant Clementoni boxes for this. Although I suspect we'll maybe change the size of 6K Clementoni boxes now. Um, Maybe make them less wide and deeper. I don't know. Kind of basing it on the 1,000 and the 500 piece one that I've seen. Our hotel has 15 rooms, and Monday to Friday is booked out with car manufacturers. Currently working on Woodland Fancy Garden. Hey, it's good, Jill. I've been following your videos, but I decided to break off for this live. Really enjoying puzzling. Oh, good. Good, you're enjoying the puzzle. That's really good to hear. A lot of people were surprised by how much they enjoyed that puzzle. It is a very pretty image, and it is doable. It is doable. Oh, missed sort. That was an edge. Right, running out of space in here. Um, I mean, I've got other boxes, so that's fine. That is fine. Okay, let me just move that out of the way. I'm keeping these out, and I'm keeping the edges out. That's just a bunch of 4 pieces together. I'm going to put that next to the greens. I might not get these done, but I'll keep them out anyway for now. These are quite small piles. Possibly we'll keep those out. And those, because that's small as well. That's small. Right, so I'll put these in. And I'll grab my hang on, crypt box. I actually have a box underneath my table full of box lids and boxes, like where I've either glued the puzzle or it's in my puzzle album or something, and I just have the box, but I've just kept the lids. So for sorting. It's really handy. Because I don't like throwing boxes away. There's just something feels wrong about that. Do you know what? I've changed my mind. I'm going to put these in here because it's just a big pile that's kind of in the way. I can always pull them back out again if I get the chance to start on the floor. But I do have some little piles that I could maybe knock together first, so that's fine. But yes, I'm definitely leaning towards the floor as a good chunk to start with on this one. There's not many of those pieces, so I'm going to put those in there. I'm not sure if we'll get any of these together. Let's see. Ah, well, there we go. And these are different railings. So, wait, that goes there. That goes there. Oh well, this worked out well, didn't it? I think that's about all I can do. So there's a little bit together. I'm not sure quite how to deal with this. Hang on. I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna move this out of the way for now, but I'll have to put it in the bin eventually. It's a lot of dust. I wasn't expecting there to be this much dust. I mean, I've had dusty Clementinis before, but this is quite a lot. I'll pop that there. Out of sight, out of mind. Right. So that's there. And these are the edges. And these are just some small piles. So I'll build the edges just around those. And I'm just going to build it just horizontally for now. So there's a lot of dark green, and that is because of that colour there. Pretty much dark green all the way up. But these shapes are quite nice, quite varied. So that's good. We've got some floor here. There we are. Yeah, the floor's going together quite nicely, or at least the edge pieces anyway. Blue's the other side, because that's the pillar on the other side. That's blue. So there we go. Just gonna pop those over here for now. Some purple here, so that would be at the top, I think. This is the floor. No, that's that. It's the bottom corner. There we go. Oh, it's nice to be putting the pieces together. This is my favourite bit. And I'll put those up there. Because that's the way round I'll probably put it. Sorry, it's just making me cough. There. Coming together nicely at the moment. One. So I'm using both hands now. I guess when I'm flipping, I just don't, and sorting, I just don't really. I just sort of take my time a bit with it. I think it's because I find it such a boring process. uh, Right, no, that doesn't go there. Oh, oh, right, okay. That's top corner. Oh, why did I put that there? Clearly doesn't go there. There we go. That does though. Uh, our hotel. Puzzle camp. Watching you. Sorry, press too soon. All right, okay. Got you, got you. I'm really pleased that you're building that one, Jill. Don't forget to post your pictures in the puzzle along. There's still a puzzle along channel on that one. Could this be the start of a new international puzzle camps organisation? Could well be. This one time at puzzle camp. Sorry. Oh, Lorraine, that's hilarious. Ah. Oh, thanks. That made me laugh. Hello, by the way. My wife would be coming up with me, so I wouldn't be able to puzzle every day. Would want to spend some time with her and do a little sightseeing. But I'm afraid we're going to chain you all to the table, so you can't do that. Of course, of course. Well, I expected people would want to do that. That's one of the reasons I think 2 weeks is a good bet because, you know, people are going to want to be doing other things sometimes. I was just thinking that I guess the youngsters wouldn't get the joke. I got the joke. I was thinking my partners that any partners that come and don't want to puzzle or help out behind the scenes from their own group and go do stuff together. Yeah, yeah. Puzzlers' wives. Or partners, yeah, of course, partners. Puzzlers' husbands. WAST. What is it? Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean, Natalie. Oh, I definitely get the reference, Thomas. I'm a little more worried about crazy glue. Well, that is a crazy amount of puzzle dust. Yeah, there's a lot of it. I was a bit surprised. Have you gotten your Demelza puzzle yet? Oh yeah, they're starting to get sent out, aren't they? My Demelza puzzle appears to still be stuck in US customs. The irony is that I had another puzzle from Germany arrive yesterday, which had sailed through customs with no problems. It's funny how they do that, isn't it? Some seem to get through fine, and then others just, I don't know. I think a lot depends on the customs officer that's dealing with your stuff. Some are obviously real sticklers, and some just are just fine, you know. Morning all, sorting. Ooh, yeah, I just finished, Deb. Hello, by the way. It's interesting. I've just noticed the difference in shape from the 500 Schmidt puzzle I did Tuesday and this 1500 puzzle. Of course, the size of the pieces are a bit smaller with this one too. So when you say shape, do you mean like the size of, do you mean like the it's like longer or it's like a different kind of rectangle? Or are you talking about piece shapes? That's typical. I also get stuck in customs, had to pay them to get them released. Oh, yours also got stuck. Yeah, I've had to do that before. It costs such a lot sometimes too. Well, that's annoying, Clark. Good thing you got the other one. Yeah, it is annoying. I hope you get it soon, Clark. I hope you get it soon. Alright, so that one goes in there. Got some dark purples. One time at puzzle camp. Oh, it tickled me. Um, right. Oh. I think I'm going to be chuckling at that now for ages. Yeah. What a dark green. Hmm. Right, so if I put the ceiling at that end, that would go over here. No, there, that goes there. That's definitely part of the ceiling. Yeah. Got the floor there. Oh, I don't want looking at that. Might as well look at this. And these colours are towards the bottom. Is that colour? No, it doesn't. And we've got, now then. Yeah, that's definitely the ceiling. Oh, does that go? I don't know if that goes between there or not. I'm not entirely sure now. Oh no, I think that goes along there. Yeah, right. Yeah, that goes along there. So that should go back there. There we go. Now then, where's that top corner? I think. Oh wait, spot. Then what else do we have? I think that goes up here. Oh, that's gonna go up there. Wait, does that touch there? Yes. Got some more of the floor here. That, oh, because there. Here we are. No. Oh. No. Come on. There we are. Well, I've got. Oh no, I haven't. Yes. Okay. Good. 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 Right. So that is the top of the puzzle, which is going to be on the right, because I'm having it horizontally. So now, um, I think this goes down here. Yes, I believe it does. Pull these back down again because I've got a bit more space now. Here we are. That's the one. So I mean, it might be similar colours, but the textures are different, so I can still see what goes where, if you see what I mean. But the shape definitely helps a lot. The shape of the pieces. There's the top corner. It's quite dark there, eh? Wait. I had some puzzles ordered from the US that had TSA tape all over it, but they were really disappointed. There were only puzzles in the box. Ugh, what do they think is going to be in there? I mean, they must, as customs officers, they must find some weird things. But still, why not? Why not puzzles? Why not a normal thing, you know? Um, Don't order from the US anymore. P shapes. The shapes with this one are more regular. Oh, I see what you mean. Right. Okay. Sorry. The 500 one had more distinctive shapes that made it easier to look for specific pieces. Got you. Got you. Yay! How is the piece quality? Sorry, phone in my pocket, typing by itself. Oh, that's what the WAST bit was then. Wasn't some kind of code. Kathleen, to be honest, I haven't opened it yet as I haven't had the time. I just quickly put it on the shelf so that my husband didn't see. I've been ordering more puzzles, lol. Uh, you know he might read this, right? I feel like after the edges, I would do the floor maybe. What are you thinking? Going after colour? Yeah, yeah. No, well, I've got some small piles here, so I might put those together. And then I thought I would tackle the floor. Yeah, that was my plan. That was my plan. It's just a pattern that's obvious. It kind of jumps out. Um, an advantage of having a healthy puzzle collection. You can add to it without being noticed. Yeah, you see, this is it. We know all the tricks. Yes, Thomas Healthy. This puzzle seems much darker than I expected. I would be moving to white foam board at this point. I once ordered a Cookie Monster plush from the US once. The package had been ripped open and then taped again. They only found the Cookie Monster in there. So silly. Haha, I like that strategy. Do you know what doesn't make a lot of sense to me, right? So Matt sent me a big box of puzzles, and one of them was not rare, but older and not overly easy to find, and it was sealed. It had cellophane on it. And when it arrived, there was no cellophane. Now there was more than one puzzle in the box, so they could open it and see there's puzzles, but then why then take the cellophane off one of the puzzles? Like, I mean, I get you can shrink wrap your own stuff, but like, really? Was that really necessary? When it was clearly just a box of puzzles. Like, what? Just don't. It's like they do it out of spite sometimes. Yeah, I think maybe next stream, Clark, I'll perhaps get the white foam board out. For this one, I'm just going to keep it like this, but yeah, next time I think that might be a good idea. Justin, I like that strategy. Very true. That's a surprise. I do the exact opposite. I always use blackboard with dark colours so I can see more detail. Yeah, I suppose it's really less about what I'm seeing and more about what you're seeing. Like, is it a better visually to have it on white for you, the audience, or is it better, you know, or is it better for me to have it on black? Like, do you know what I mean? I'd rather it just look the best for you. Um, if you see what I mean. Hubby's home office is next to the front door. He intercepted 3 jigsaw puzzles yesterday before they rang the bell. I tried to tell him it was my birthday next month, so it's okay. You tried to tell him it was your birthday next month. Is it your birthday next month? Was he all, I am your husband, and I know when your birthday is? Or was that actually true? Oh dear. That's funny. Well, I don't have a I don't have a partner that monitors my puzzle intake, so this is I suppose that's one of the pros. Uh, Although I'd say I've got a pretty good excuse. Right. Hey, the blue one came together nicely. Oh, yeah. So once again, I think I'm going to have a I just don't see greens very well kind of an issue here. Something there. Oh, what about this? Oh dear. This is going to be needing to go a bit further along. Hopefully it's just that bit. Oh wait, because there. I think I might have a couple of bits missing here. Because I don't think, unless I've put a piece in wrong. No, I have. They don't go together. Ugh. That was obvious though, if you look closely, you could see that. There we go. No, that doesn't go there. Ah! This puzzle's wider than I thought, or taller. Let's move the board over a bit. Hmm. Yep. Okay. Right. Do you know what? This is not going together as easily as the blue. I just don't see it as well. It's so weird. Like I can see it's green. I can't seem to pick it out as quickly, the right piece, you know? There we go. Yes, there we go. So that's the bottom edge finished. There. Oh, there are lines on these pieces, and not all of them are horizontal. Sometimes they go a different way. So you can kind of tell certain things, right? That goes that way, and that will attach to there. So just going to use shape, try not to get overwhelmed by all the green. You know, it's funny that I'm doing wildlife really. I mean, that's very green, isn't it? You'd think I'd be used to it by now. Already tried that. There. There. Hmm. Come on, you can do this. Oh, wait, there. That's that one. Get in there. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's that one. No, that's not right. Oh, wait, maybe it is. No, it is. Gosh, I'm definitely not as good at green. That's weird. We're dark green, though. There we go. So let's do our wee column lift technique. And one complete edge. Yay! Hmm. Hi Vicky, how have you been? Hello Melina. I'm all right, thank you. How are you? Been a while since I've seen you in the chat. The edge is the only dark bit. The rest is very bright. Yeah, that's true actually. That's true here. The rest is really bright. Yeah, it's just that. It's just that. Oh well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But you might be right, Thomas. You might be okay with black. I use that excuse too, Helen. The 40k was a self birthday present last year. This year, the 2, 3Ks and 9K are self birthday presents. Exactly. I mean, at least 2, 3Ks and a 9K aren't anywhere near 40K. So in a way, You've got more allowance. You can say, but it's still not as much as last year. I think it's mainly the edge that looks dark. Sometimes whiteboards can appear a bit bright on screen. Yeah, yeah, they're a little bit like blinding, aren't they? It is true. Technically, he knows when it is. He just doesn't know what day today is. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, well, good excuse then. Good excuse. Sarah, have you checked the quality settings? My work computer always wants to downgrade 720p, but I just upped it to 1080 and it looks clearer now. Or does it not look clear? Well, nobody said anything. I thought it was fine. Let me know. Let me know if it looks okay. But it's quite a dark border as well. It's my half birthday in August. I live alone though. The only person I am kidding is myself. Yeah, well, it's just me and my kids, so I'm all good. Get as many puzzles as I want. Just barely fits on the camera. I know. I could zoom out a little bit. It's a bit zoomed in. If I zoom out too far, look, you start to see off the edge. See, look there, you can see wildlife just there. Um, but so that's why I zoom in to try and that's it. A little bit better. But I can adjust that. Um, when I was young, I often forgot my mother's birthday. She would complain that she never forgot mine. My response was that she had no excuse as she was present at my birth. Really, same law. Except my birthday is December. Thomas, my oldest son, and I share a birthday. He still forgets. Really? He's just so happy about his own. Miranda late to the party again. Shower, breakfast, and cleaning a mess. Spilled a gallon of. Oh no! Oh dear. Gallon of milk? No way. Oh, it was good to have you here though, eventually. Hello, Miranda. Thank you. So you are right, I just checked my settings. Okay, good. Hey Vicky, today is my finals. Quick update. I have a job now. Oh, yay! Congratulations. Congratulations. Are you enjoying it? Glory. Congratulations on the job. I'm okay. It's been crazy for me. I'm in school and have a job now. Oh, good. Yeah, well, yeah, it can be it's crazy if you're in school and have a job. A lot to do. But I'm pleased for you. Looks fine here, watching on TV. Okay, good, good. I think it might have been the settings then. Thanks, SS, for that. It's everyone's unbirthday. Yes, unless it's anyone's birthday today. Thanks for the hint. Yeah, it looks better at a higher resolution, not as dark. Yes. Yeah. I'm never quite sure how the lives come through resolution wise. It looks great to me. Even colours look great. Good. That's good. Well, that's a relief. My stepbrother once forgot his twin sister's birthday. Oh, that's funny. Oh dear. It's like, what are you doing, man? I'm your twin. Come on. Sort it out. All right, now this was a colour where there wasn't much of it, and I just sort of felt like it would come together pretty easily. It's just a small section, but it's a very light blue, which is at the top, and I think that's maybe because so like here where you see these arches, between the arches, you can actually see light shining through. So you can't see actual windows, but it's as if there's windows up there. So it like the very, very light colours, like this light yellow, light purple, they're not big sections of colour, and that's what I think largely like this is as well. That's gonna go near the top. And it's because it's like there's like a window there, I think. That's the idea. Yes, I'm enjoying my job, thank you. Good. That's good to hear. I uploaded a puzzle finish to Discord yesterday. My daughter is coming to visit. She's going to teach me to use Discord a little bit more. Oh, yay! I will I'll have a look for you, but I might have already seen it, Natalie. So many pictures in there that I lose track of whose is whose. Which puzzle was it, Natalie? Marvellous. Thank you, SS. Thank you, Kathleen. Finally done with work. They actually asked me to do my job while the stream is on. Rude. But it's absolutely rude of them. I know. I know. I totally agree. Totally agree. Oh dear. Right. Okay. That goes there. And then we've got. I mean, I'm not certain if I can attach these yet. But I mean, it's fine if I can't. No, I'm not. I don't think I can yet. But that's okay. Right. So what I'll do is I will. Now then, which way does that go? That way. Oh, it's attached to the edge. There we go. Yay! That's handy. Very handy. Let's do these now. These are like really light purple. And it's the again, it's at the top. There. And I think probably I'm gonna be able to attach. There we go. Okay, might go there. Go there. Nope. Yeah. That's a very light pink, that one. Hmm. Not quite sure where. Oh, wait. It goes a little bit further down. It's more in the middle of that one. That goes there. That goes there. Yeah. Yeah. That's that one. I've not. I can't attach that yet, unfortunately. This is the railing up here, so that'll go around about there. And that one's there. Okay, so this is just kind of like a dusky, browny, orangey, pinky colour that just, again, there weren't that many of them, so I separated them. But it's actually one of the bookcases. I think might be some of these and some of these. It's like with a light shining on them, and it just makes them a bit more kind of nondescript, slightly less vibrant colours. Oh, wrong side. There we go. So that, yeah, that goes over there, I think. Does it? Oh wait, no, it doesn't go that way. It goes that way. It goes that way. Uh, so then that goes there. That's it. Okay, I'll bring this back down again actually, because this one builds up right above it. Oh, well, this was pretty decent sorting, this pile. Um, that, oh, that is there. That one, not so good. I'm just not, I don't think I can attach this yet. But anyway, that goes around about there. this one, I think, goes in more in the middle next to the staircase. Okay, so that's a few little piles together. Let's go for this floor then, and we'll see how much I can get done. I think once I've turned the pieces over, I think they're going to be easy to subsort. So I'm hopeful that this won't take too long, actually. Even though it's a big section, it'll create quite a nice big section. It's obvious. I mean, apart from colour, it's obvious which ones are where because of how big they are. There's like little ones that are squished together here that are further back, because it's like a perspective thing. So yeah, let's just see what we can see. We've got bits of the side of the floor as well. That we can put in. Assume that goes there. There we are. What's that one? Okay, and it's darker at the bottom. There we are. More squished together, these ones. That goes there. Is anybody else doing this at the moment? I know a couple of people bought it. I think Asmar bought it and Dexter, although I don't know if Dexter's here at the moment. I know it's quite early for Dexter, I think. Just wondered if anybody else has either done it or is doing it. There, that goes there. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be too problematic, this before. A lot of pieces, but I think it'll be fine. Oh, that's a bit of the railing. There we go. Don't know how that got in there. That's nice and bright, that piece. Looks like that might go next to that one. There we go. Yeah. There we go. And of course, the different colours just help even more, don't they? Yeah, so we've got a little patch coming together here. No, close though. I might go there. That's a bit further down, I think. Yeah. Something there. Okay. And then that one. There. So we've got little. They're the further away ones. Like they don't look like diamonds anymore by this point. It's just kind of lines. Ah, does that go there? Yes, it does. Is that there? No. There. Yay. Right. There we go. So I suppose it makes sense. I've got kind of extremes coming together here. I've got either got really big or really tiny. But as I say, I think that makes a certain amount of sense. That doesn't go there. Does it go there? Oh, yes, I think it does. Yeah, there we go. Mm. This is coming together nicely. I feel like I should be able to get this bit in. There we go. Yay. Okay, is that bit in? Starting to get some of the side coming together here as well. Doing my little triumph taps. This is feeling good. It's feeling good. There we go. Right. There's a bit. That goes down there somewhere. Should be able to get you in. Yes, you go there. It's near the top. Is that right? Yeah. And that I think might go there. Those two stick together. Willing to bet they go. There we go. In there. So I've gone into the zone a bit here. Stuck together. So I'm just concentrating. And that's going to be over there somewhere. It's like there. Yay. I'm enjoying this. This is fun. I do love the pattern though. Oh, there we go. That goes in there. I'm not sure about that. All those. That goes in there. There we go. Hmm. There. It's that one. No. No. Oh, slow down. Right. What to go for next? Do I keep going for big ones or do I go for small? Maybe I'll go for these. There's still some big ones down here, but it's more red over this side. So maybe I'll do that. There. That's not right. Right. Afternoon. Oh, hi, Jessica. I'm good, thank you. How are you? I missed a bit of chat, I'm afraid. Sorry, I went into the zone a bit there. Maybe I should block these out on my calendar so they know I'm busy. Don't try and make me go to meetings. Yep, do it. Do it. That reminds me, my work tried to get me to stay later. I said nope. Yay! Good. It's a good idea. I think so. So those who are watching from work, are your jobs desk-based? Just curious. Think it's cool to be doing both. Yeah, SS, you're lurking from work at the minute, aren't you? I sometimes get Anna working and watching, although I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Anna does Anna work from home. I don't know. I don't think she's here today, so I've ordered this puzzle, but it's not arrived yet. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad it's coming. Still doing the frame. I was viciously catted. Frame on this. Catted. You're so funny, Helen. Desk based, and I usually work from home on Thursdays and Fridays. So I try to organise my job in a way that I don't have to do much while the stream is on. I love that. Thanks. Love that you're organising your job around my live stream. Great time management. Yep, perfect. I work with little kids at the Claremont Club. It's like a gym with lots of activities. Oh, okay, like a playgroup type of thing, or it's like a soft play. Is it like that kind of gym? I saw Helen and Sam posted photos of this puzzle on Discord. Yes, I know Sam's done it. In fact, I think it was when I saw Sam's copy that first introduced me to it. So I blame Sam for this one. Desk job. I work from home, so I watch and listen while I work. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you can do that. It's quite cool you can do that. Kathleen, thank you. This week was harder because two people are on vacation, so I had to do a lot more than normal this week. Oh, well, that's rubbish. I work healthcare, but lucky that I have my own desk. I probably spend a few hours at the desk, then a few hours on the floor. Right, so you're a bit back and forth. Sounds so nice, Natalie and SS. I work from home full time, desk based. Boss is in Texas. I'm in Lincolnshire. Oh, right. Wait, Lincolnshire, England? Would never get away with watching a live stream in the office. Or is there a Lincolnshire in America? I don't know. I know that sounds daft. Like a daft question, but oh right. Oh okay. Also in Texas. Wow. So it's quite a remote manager. Very well, thank you. In a lot of pain today, so relaxing. Oh, I'm sorry, Jessica. Sorry to hear that you're in pain. But I'm glad you're resting. Make sure you get plenty of rest. Well, that goes there. So now these are quite big. They go further over here. So the pink's quite spread out on this. Um, hmm. Does that go that way? Yes, it does. It goes there. And that goes there. I think. Yes, it does. Yeah, that goes there. Okay. Um, that's that one. I'm using the pattern a bit here, not just the colours. I'm trying not to get too distracted by the colours because they blend and move all over the place, so they're not necessarily going in the direction I'm expecting, if that makes sense. There we go, that attaches to there. I don't know why I keep looking at the box. I've got the poster right here. Not quite sure where that bit goes. What's there? No. Hmm. Well, this is obviously way further up than it should be. So I'll move that down a little bit. Oh, this is fun to do. The floor is really nice. I'm sure the rest of it will be too, but I'm really enjoying this. What's there? A little bit of the side there. So sometimes you can tell because you can see a bit of the side in the piece. Not sure which way round that goes. Oh wait, that goes no down. So we're starting to get into colours here that are very similar to colours down here. So that's a wee bit confusing. So I'm getting this is going to attach here pretty soon, I think. Hmm. Where do you go? No. Hmm. Oh yeah, I can attach it now. Okay, 1 second. Here we go, get ready. Whoa. There. So, filling in this gap now, and that should take me nicely to a finish. So, for today anyway. So let's just do that. No, not sure about that one. Some, yes, that does go then. These are, it kind of, it's like blue tiles that turn into pink tiles. So I'm trying to sort of pick out blue. That go there? No, it doesn't. It does go there. What? Ugh, pretty sure that's a cat hair right there. No, then. I'm not even certain that belongs to the floor. There's a bit missing there. That might be in the red pile. No. Hey, we're getting there. And for the grand finale, that one and that one. Yeah, so there's one missing there. And I've got some floaty bits here. I think that might go there. And that might go that way. But I've got some missing. Or there'll be in other piles. Oh, wait a minute. There's one. So those three attach. But I can't get those in yet. But I suspect I'll find those pretty quickly, like when I get to yellow or something. I think I'll be able to find it pretty quick. Sends your eyes a bit funny, doesn't it, with all the diamonds? So there we have it. That's the sorting and the edge and the floor done. Not just a couple of little bits. So, what do you think? It's rather nice, isn't it? Love it. Um, hang on. No relaxation for me today. Well, I guess not if you're working with kids. Um, Lorraine, I want your job. Yeah, it is nice working from home. Got to relax yesterday. Good, that's good. It's important that we get some downtime, isn't it? Off to my appointment. Have a great day. You too, Natalie. I'm done puzzling for the day now, or for this anyway, so I'll just be saying bye-bye. So thank you. Thanks for being here. Have a good day. I love when you discover that a big chunk can be assembled on another chunk or the edges. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? It's really satisfying. Helen, it is boring AF. I work 11 to 7, which is good in the morning, but means evenings are short. Boss is a dragon who shouts. So it's a blessing she's so far away. Oh gosh, really? It's not good. Great progress. Thank you so much. Really nice progress. Thank you. Looks awesome. Love all of the colour in this puzzle. Yeah, me too, Clark. It's really lovely, isn't it? So that's it that way. There. We'll extend the floor out a bit there. Looks looks really cool. Um, really pretty image. Yay. Whoop whoop. It's beautiful so far. Marvelous. Thank you. Looking good already. Gonna look so good we're complete. I think so. I think it's really nice. I'm definitely a fan of these colour booms. You made great progress. I hate to say it, but I want this puzzle too. Don't tell hubby. I promise I won't tell. Just do the same thing you did with your Demelza one. It'll come and then you just put it on the shelf. Nobody knows. Great job today. Thank you. See you next stream. Oh, thanks, Melina. Thanks for being here. See you next time. Saturday will be the next stream if you're free, Melina. Saturday at 9 UK time. Jenny, hello. Nice progress. Thank you very much. I'm going to fly through this one. Well, yeah, I think this one might come together pretty quick. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. It doesn't look easy, but it might be fine. The floor was fine. I knew the floor would be fine. It does look good. Love this puzzle. Good. I'm glad. Thank you. Okay, well, you're welcome. Cool. Okay, I shall wrap things up by saying thank you all for being here and chatting. If you've not chatted, but you've just been enjoying watching, thank you as well. And yeah, leave a comment. If you're watching this afterwards, do leave a comment and ask me any questions or anything else. That would be brill. And I will be back for my next live stream on Saturday at 9 p.m. UK time. I haven't scheduled it yet, but it'll be continuing on with my Disney Museum 9,000 piece puzzle by Ravensburger, and that will be working on, I think, Bambi's frame next. Bambi's frame. Well, I've got 2 frames left on that. So if you can make it to that, that would be brill. And yeah, guess I will see you then. Join the Discord server if you haven't joined yet. There's an invite link in the description. Have a look down there. Oh, and check out my merch stores as well. I've got some really nice merch and some cool designs. So there's links in the description for that as well. It'll take you to the sites. And there's usually, if you look at the top of the page, there's usually a discount going on as well. So there's normally some kind of promotion. So yeah, go give that a look as well. And yeah, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, everyone. Chatty back.